Hello, I'm Philip Stoten for EMSNow. I'm here at Apex 2013 in San Diego, California. I'm joined by Martin Anselm from Universal. Martin, thanks for joining me.
Hi there.
What I wanted to talk to you about specifically today is the kind of the lab work that you do at Universal and how you're helping EMS companies, OEMs as well, I guess, to resolve their technical issues. What kind of work are you doing up there?
So we're doing a lot of development work. What people don't realize is Universal Instrument has a full assembly line. We actually have two assembly lines in the factory for developing processes for medical and military and consumer electronics. So as the technology becomes more and more miniaturized, we're helping these organizations, these companies, bridge gaps that they cannot currently do. Using our equipment, Universal equipment, or any equipment essentially. We're really developing process, not necessarily using a certain equipment set. And through our collaborations in the industry, we have dispense equipment, we have reflow ovens, we have the latest and greatest print equipment from DEC, and so on and so forth. Also, we support our customers with analytical equipment as well. I've done failure analysis for the last 10 years, and now I'm running the research consortium. So we have, all the analytical equipment in-house to be able to actually do material analysis and then process development as well.
Okay, and in terms of failure analysis, for an example, and I guess in some cases that's where it starts. They come to you when something's gone wrong. Are the problems that you're seeing now very different to the problems you were seeing 2-3 years ago?
Well, since 2006, people have been building a lot of lead-free, and since then, or even before then, we've been doing research into those areas. So we've helped a lot of our customers with profile development, material selection, and since 2006, I could say that the industry has really matured. People aren't as concerned anymore about lead-free processing. They're more now concerned with reliability. So that's where our group also comes into play, where we're doing drop testing and thermal cycling reliability testing, trying to identify which material sets are available in the market, the new titanium doped and magnesium doped alloys, low silver alloys because of cost are primarily being pushed into the market. And we're trying to identify which material sets are the best for your product, what kind of stress environments they go into, and which ones are most likely to give you the best reliability and performance.
Okay, and in terms of what's driving those demands, is it the component industry, is it the mixture of homogeneous components, or is it the OEMs, the automotive industry, the medical industry? Where's the real stress coming from?
Right, well, most of our members currently are in the, and when I say members, we have a research consortium. Most of our members are in the military and high reliability markets, and they are being forced by, as you would imagine, the consumer electronics industry. It's these large OEMs that aren't doing any manufacturing, relying on their partners in Asia and in the US to develop these processes for them. They're demanding reliability, and they're not doing the testing necessarily. So as this miniaturization continues to proceed down into the 0.3 millimeter pitch ranges, we have these CMs and these second tier and sometimes first tier OEMs as well coming to us and asking us essentially, what do we need to do in order to develop a robust process when we're dealing with fine pitch, and then even placing fine pitch in a coarse environment as well, where you have coarse pitches. Are we forced to do printing? Can we push the aspect ratio of our stencil printing processes so that we can still print paste on the fine pitches while we're still printing on the larger pitches? So these are the types of things that we're trying to get involved in.
And when you're getting that information together, are you drawing on expertise from those other companies? For example, if there's an issue with print, is it a DEC sending their engineers to you, or are you trained on their product?
That's a very interesting question. Actually, we have a resident from DEC that works in our laboratory, has been working there for 8 years. We have companies like Celestica and Plexus and Benchmark who are members, telling us what their current needs are in terms of research. So you were very tied into the research. What makes us unique as a consortium, and I'm bringing up the consortium again, is that we do the research in-house. We're building the product, we're designing the test boards, we're placing the parts, we're doing the reliability testing, we're writing the reports, and we're disseminating that knowledge to our members. So they're guiding, but we're the ones who are actually doing the work.
Okay, and in terms of equipment, you're quite agnostic, I think you suggested. If someone comes to you and they don't have any DEC equipment, and they don't have Universal equipment, you're still able to meet their challenges, deal with
Absolutely.
their issues?
We're obviously, have a little bias, but we're not required to work with only customers of Universal or DEC. So we can work with any customer, and whether they have established equipment in their factory, or a lot of times we're seeing a transition of small OEMs that used to farm this stuff out, wanting to bring some of that capability back in-house. We can actually install their line. If they choose to buy Universal equipment, we can install their line in our factory, into our laboratory, build the product for a few months, develop a robust process, pick that line up, put it into an EMS provider, or put it right into their factory and let them start with no downtime whatsoever.
Okay, and if I'm not a Universal or a DEC or one of these other customers, I probably don't know about the service. How do I access it? What's my kind of route into this service?
It would be through our website, or contacting me through email, or our director. I don't know what's going to be on the site.
Yeah, we can put the URL up there.
Yeah, put the URL up and put my contact information on there. Okay. I can direct people in the right direction, people to talk to, depending on whether it's failure analysis, process development, or the consortium. Those are the three primary offerings for the laboratory within Universal.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Martin, thanks for talking to me about it.
Yeah,
Thanks for your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.